Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. This is take number 9 of this video. I've tried my best to record this without it going into a crazy rant, but I guess maybe this might be the last take, and however it comes out, we're just going to have to go with it. By the way, hit the subscribe button. First of all, the Division community is a community that is made up of adults. Minimum age, if you look at the demographics of any YouTube channel that covers a Division game, it's about 25 years, and then the max age is over 65 and up. I mean, literally, we have very mature gamers that play this game. And we don't have a bunch of 17, 18-year-olds. We have some, but they're probably going to wise up because they're interacting with this community, like just by proxy. You know, when you stay around a whole bunch of wise people and then you just get wise because you're close to them. That's kind of what's going to happen. They're going to grow up fast. So this is a community where it's very difficult for you to be able to BS anybody. You cannot fool a lot of the player base in this community. If Massive thinks that they're fooling their own community by making all these broken games and stuff, that's not the case. They're fooling themselves. The community has decided that they're going to embrace this game with the flaws. I know 21 Kiloton, he's made some of the most scathing critiques of this game, and in my opinion, he has been spot on with his critiques. I've never referenced his videos, but his critiques, even though they may be harsh, a lot of it is spot on. But we have still decided that we're still going to play and purchase and buy this game. Even he played and purchased and bought the game, and he still makes the critique videos. But he could have as well left the game alone and not said anything. But that's because, like I said, everyone in this community is doing and playing this game and engaging the community because they want to do so. In that instant, I say that Massive has made a very poor decision in banning the players who were using this so-called glitch and exploit that's in the game. I didn't use the glitch and exploit in the game. I didn't feel the need to. But let me just quickly say, if you think that the glitches and the bugs were the videos that were made on them were being made to show the developers to fix them primarily, then you're pretending. I would encourage you to go watch those videos again and then listen to the tone of those videos and see if those videos were actually making the developers aware of these bugs to be fixed, or if they were making these bugs, hey, as in a celebratory free-for-all kind of way. There's a way you can approach things. There's a way that you can approach things and you can find out, and you can call for a solution. And I think either way, things have not been handled well by all parties involved. Massive has thrown out bans there. The content creators that made the glitches are still making more scathing videos about everything. And guess what? The community is going to take the collateral damage. There are players who joined groups and did not know that people were glitching in these groups who are reporting that they've received bans as well. And they're going to get their accounts rolled back for 2 weeks. This is where the problem is. And I would encourage the studio to gain and employ some PR people who understand games and understand gamers, and help Hamish and the other faces of the PR side of the community, because trust me, this ain't going to end up, it's not going to be good, because the community gives this studio the benefit of the doubt. They have a good game on their hands, but that's not going to be for too long. You're going to get a bunch of challengers to your IP. And that's where it's going to be very, very, very challenging to keep up and hold up. This move does not feel, in my opinion, like a move that will benefit the entirety of the studio. There are people who work at that studio. That's why I like Massive. Massive is a people studio. The problem is they don't really, in the decision makers, I'm not going to say this entire studio, but I say the decision makers seem to not be able to kind of get an understanding of the gamer. That's why they continue making some really weird decisions within the game. And they're just a baby company. 4 years into the game, they still don't know much. And that's why I give them the benefit of the doubt. They're kind of just starting up. Yes, many of them might have 10, 15 years of industry experience. But look at games that are made by people like Hideo Kojima, Cory Barlog. These are single player games, and they still have difficulties and challenges to make them. And these are also made by seasoned vets in the industry. And they're even a slice of what the Division has to offer because of the Division's replayability and the RNG and the online base and all that stuff that many of these games don't have to deal with. But even they will tell you that every game is unique and every game has its strong points and every game has its weaknesses, regardless of how you feel about them and, you know, their stance and all these kinds of other things. Massive is still a baby in the Division. They've only had 4 only, and I say it, and many people say, oh, that seems like a lot of time. In game development world, that's not a lot of time. Think about it. Red Dead Redemption, 8 years. Red Dead Redemption 2, 8 years in development. And the online came out to still be crap. Compare that to the Division 2. Red Dead Redemption, oh, they're both huge implementations of games. But think about it. Think about how difficult it is to actually place your game on the market and allow for people to be able to make content to benefit them financially. And yes, the content we're making also benefits Ubisoft because they're getting their game put out there in the open. It's promotional. But at the end of the day, I feel like Massive needs to understand that their community gives them the benefit of the doubt and they needed to have moved in fast enough or taken the responsibility openly in order to address this issue. It's not a smart move, in my opinion. I don't think it is. And content creators calling out other content creators and name calling, that is absolutely not the thing to do. This community is bigger and better than that. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, the community is made up of adults, and we need to make sure that that's actually something that we see. The childishness, I just think it has to stop. I mean, for crying out loud, everybody has and is entitled to their opinion. People comment on my and I take comments, you know, very seriously on this channel. People comment on my videos. They have dissenting comments. I have people that insult me and all that stuff. You get it all, but I still say you're entitled to your own opinion. That is the way things are. We've all got to come and say, okay, this person may feel this way, and that is the way that they feel. But at the end of the day, the ultimate responsibility goes to the developers, and everybody's got to take some responsibility for themselves. The people that I feel for are those who were indirectly hurt by this and hurt like everybody else, and now their account's going to be known as a cheater account or something, going to be flagged or something like that. And that's why it's unfair to them. So everybody can say what they want in the comment section. I'll be listening. I'll be reading. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.